Ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes at airports? Today, we're exposing 5 airport secrets that airlines would rather keep under wraps. Stick around for number 3. It's a shady practice that might just change the way you travel forever. And if you've ever felt like flight delays are a big conspiracy, well, you might be onto something. You arrive at the gate, boarding pass in hand, dreaming of that window seat nap, only to hear the dreaded words, "This flight is overbooked." Wait, what? Airlines deliberately sell more tickets than there are seats because they're gambling that some passengers won't show up. It's like throwing a party and inviting 20 extra people, hoping some will cancel. Except the party is 30,000 feet in the air. Here's the trick. If you don't mind a slight delay, volunteer to be bumped. Airlines will often compensate you with cash, free flights, or even hotel stays. Sometimes it's worth missing your flight. Just don't get too excited and miss your next one too. And speaking of things airlines don't want you to know, let's talk about flight delays. We've all been there. Your flight is delayed 15 minutes, then another 15, then another. By the time you board, you've aged 5 years. Airlines often lie about delays to keep passengers at the gate and ready to board ASAP. Why? Because if they admitted your plane is still chilling in another state, you'd probably wander off to get a burger and come back an hour later with mustard on your shirt. Want the real delay time? Use flight tracking apps like FlightAware, or even better, track the incoming plane yourself. That way, you'll know the truth before the gate agent does. While you're stuck at the airport waiting, you might think, hey, I'll kill time with some tax-free shopping. But here's the secret. Duty-free doesn't always mean cheaper. Many items in these stores are actually marked up, so you're paying more than you would at home, just without the tax. It's like saying, this car costs $50,000, but hey, no sales tax. Cool, but it's still $50,000. Before you splurge on that giant Toblerone or overpriced perfume, check prices online first. You might find the same thing cheaper at a regular store with tax included. And if you think sneaky pricing stops at duty-free stores, think again. Ever noticed how flight prices change every time you check? Airlines are basically watching you, but not in a creepy way. Okay, maybe a little. If they see you searching for the same flight multiple times, they'll jack up the price to pressure you into booking. It's like your laptop is whispering, you better buy now before it's too late. Want to beat them at their own game? Use incognito mode, clear your browser cookies, or check prices on a different device, because nothing feels better than paying less for the same seat as the guy next to you. And here's something airlines would really prefer you didn't know. Airline alliances aren't actually for your benefit. You'd think airline partnerships mean better deals, right? Not exactly. These alliances are all about making more money. Airlines team up to control pricing, reduce competition, and make sure they're the only real options on certain routes. So while you're thinking, oh cool, I can use my miles, they're thinking, oh cool, we just tricked another passenger into paying more. Knowing which airlines are in the same alliance can help you get better deals, or at least not fall for their sneaky pricing games. And while we're on the subject of overpriced things, let's talk about airport food. Ever bought a $6 bottle of water at the airport and wondered, why does this cost more than my first car? Well, it turns out airport restaurants charge higher prices because they have to pay premium rent. And guess who they pass those costs on to? You. But here's a money-saving hack. Bring an empty water bottle. Most airports have free water refill stations, so you don't have to pay highway robbery prices for hydration. And if you really want to beat the system, bring your own snacks. Because there's nothing better than pulling out a homemade sandwich while the person next to you suffers through a $15 airport salad. Now that you know these airport secrets, you can travel smarter, save money, and avoid the common traps airlines set. Next time you fly, remember, knowledge is power, especially when it saves you from an overpriced sandwich. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more travel hacks, and share this video with a fellow traveler. Safe travels, and may all your flights be drama-free.